to the Texas Motor Speedway as we're getting ready for the O'Reilly Auto Parts 500 here at Texas Motor Speedway. We got the original Texas because what's better than the original, right? So.
Oh, exactly.
Oh, yep. Yeah, exactly. I am being joined up in the commentator's booth finally after so many different attempts. Two-time winner this season and our Daytona 500 champion, Dylan Young. Dylan, thank you for finally being able to join me up here in the commentator's booth.
Well, not only finally of actually being a part of the commentary area in your series, but also just in general, like, man, I haven't even done one of these in like a while here too. It's like been so long.
Yeah, we got 51 laps tonight. We got pit stops, so we could see some dual strategy coming into play. Remember, a lot of these crews make or break a win, and they have done many a times before. We got Jonathan Zorline and Emmanuel Hartnett on the front row. Let's go trackside to get the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
And apparently we've gotten the command from Arnold Schwarzenegger because the engines fire up and these cars get ready to pull off pit road. Now, Dylan, you've raced here at Texas before. Tell us, how fast is this racetrack?
Oh, this track is faster than you think here. The main thing about Texas, it's like a mix of Charlotte and Atlanta. Mainly Atlanta is how it is. You get Atlanta for how the banking is, and you get a mix of Charlotte with how fast you go on the straightaways and all. The main thing about Texas that you got to know is turn 2 and turn 4. Turn 4 especially is a very prime example. Turn 2 has a thing where if you come off the turn in the right angle, which you can see off the camera angle right there, they can come off the turn someone, hit to that inside wall, and then a chaos can ensue there. If they wreck off turn 4, it's classic like Charlotte where the D-shaped oval comes around and all hell will break loose. A big wreck can take place and a pile can come on by. So you got to know how you handle your turns, especially going in 2, 3 wide. Worst case scenario is going 4 wide and then also obviously resulting in the mean 1 type of wreck. So that's the thing you got to be careful with on this type of course.
Right now we're looking at our points leader, Joshua Sekuli, in the 47. Still winless. Had a great run at Talladega last week. Is now the points leader by, I believe, 20 points over the second place driver. And you see he starts, I don't want to say he starts up front, but he starts toward the front. As we're coming to the green flag, pace cars in. Dylan, take us away.
As we are getting ready to take the green flag here at Texas, let's go shotgun style, baby. Green flag, we're underway at Texas.
The inside line, Jonathan Zorline going to get it in that Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. I love that scheme because it's a classic Terry Labonte throwback. But on the inside, here comes Jessica Shelton in that 94. Ooh, Hudson had to
We can tell the Camaros are doing well. Look at the 20 car on the high line. What a run that D-Wall Toyota got.
Hudson had to get out of the throttle for some reason. I'm not sure if he just got tired or what, but it cost him third spot. As here comes, see.
Oh, wow.
Seems these cars are running a bit tight for some reason on the inside, so it should definitely make things a little more interesting this race.
Well, this could tell you want to be on that outside line on this course. You definitely don't want to be on the inside line. That's going to be your passing lane right there. This could be an early advantage for that 5 team, as you could see.
Oh, somebody coming down pit road already.
It looked like the 95, I thought.
It's Emmanuel Hartnett. Emmanuel Hartnett, something amiss on that 20 car. Flat tire, maybe?
Well, remember we seen the 20 make that pass on the 21, and then after turn 1 and 2, they had a problem right away. That may have been mechanical. Who knows?
I don't see nothing from that 20 car. It could very well be a tire issue. As you see him already.
Yeah, it definitely is. Right side tires they're working on, unless they're going to randomly get the left side too.
See, are they going to go for it? Nope.
It doesn't look like it.
Maybe they're trying to get something underneath that car, but he's on pit road, lap down, as we have a battle for the lead down into turn 3. It's Jessica Shelton trying to get underneath Jonathan Zorline.
That's got to be a tough blow, though, for Nathan Hudson. And, he was looking for a good finish, and he had a really good qualifying spot. That's really going to hurt him right there.
I think you mean Emmanuel Hartnett, because Hudson's
why am I thinking? Hudson's 21. Oh, yeah, I figured. My bad. Apologies. I'm trying to get used to the names, and I apologize deeply, but Hudson, I meant to say he was in that position. Shelton went to the inside for the lead right there.
Yep, Jessica Shelton takes the lead in that 94 Napa Auto Parts Camaro for S3 Motorsports. She's had a bit of a tough start to the season here, and here she is now leading at Texas. She's got Jonathan Zorline. We've got different cars here. We got three Camaros and a Ford in the top 4 here. And then you got Josh Drake, not to be confused with Drake and Josh, up here in 5th place. Cole Deaver, Kyle Langland, Alfredo Faggio in the 8. Jordan Lopez in the 17 as he's about to get passed by Paul Minnick in the 3, bringing O'Neal Baldwin in the 18 with them.
And that's the highest running Toyota, keep in mind, too. If it wasn't for the 20 having to come down pit road, the 18 all the way now into that 10th position is O'Neal Baldwin. And, you know, that's not good sign for the Toyotas right there. They're not coming out today. It's basically been a Chevy and a little bit of a Ford dominance.
Hudson now moves his way into 2nd place as Benjamin Miles in the 43, who is in desperate need of a good finish, is up here in 3rd place. Now, the top 2 are locked into the All-Star race this season. Jessica Shelton and Nathan Hudson with wins last season. Neither of them have been to victory lane this season, but with wins coming last season, they are locked into the All-Star race. The first person that's not locked in is the driver in 3rd place, Benjamin Miles. And we are only 3 weeks, including this week, 3 weeks away from the All-Star race.
And that's got to be the pressure right there. Ironic enough, because when we were doing the All-Star race for the NRSL, the drivers that didn't make it in, there were some big names right there. Like, I mean, some really big names. So for people like Benjamin Miles, knowing the pressure that he's in, and he may not want to rely on, like, say, the fan vote and all that, he needs to get a good run. But right now, he's in that good run right now in that podium spot in 3rd. Is now you see Nathan Hudson now, going for the lead on Jessica Shelton, and will lead the lap right there. Nice job by the 21. But the 94 you're seeing is trying to fight via the high line and trying to regain the spot, but that is not going to work out to his favor.
Look at these cars. Look at these cars battling for position back here.
Wow, 66 snuck his way to 3rd.
Yep, Josh Drake up here into the 3rd position. Benjamin Miles back to 4th. Keep in mind, I'm not sure how long these drivers can go on a fuels run. Shane Lake up here after. Now, this is a good story from after last race at Talladega. Under caution, these guys were slowing down. I believe it was under caution. These guys were slowing down, and the 11 of Jay Jefferson got into the side of another car, turning that car down into Shane Lake and wrecking a bunch of good race cars.
And most of those guys were avoiding that good accident, too, that happened off the back straight, just trying to regularly avoid it. So then when that happened, that was just a buzzkill moment there. And then and it was basically a survival of the fittest, where very few cars finished the race.
Yeah. A couple of Penske teammates back here, Johnny Gardner, Cody Lamas.
I think that was who he turned down into, too. It was also the 12. I remember seeing the 12 car, like, in the beginning of that follow-up wreck, too, that got involved in that as well. Yeah. But nice run, though, by Gardner and Lamas. Let's see if we can find the other Penske car, because I know there is a 3rd one somewhere there.
Yeah, you. And
to not be that guy.
Is back here and last cross the line in 33rd place. Right in front of Kev Shearer, that bitch.
Good boy, so I'm happy. That's all that counts. Wallover sheets. Anyways, as Shearer is now trying to look to the inside of the 2 car for that position and can't seem to do it. But I'll tell you what, though, about Shearer. Ever since his win that he had a couple races ago there, he's actually had not bad of a run, but now he's in a bad position where he had a bad qualifying effort. He's trying to make up some ground, but it's not looking good for that 78 team.
Kev Shearer has 2 wins this season. One coming in the Advanced Auto Parts Clash at Daytona, a non-points race, and the other in the last week at Talladega when he somehow got a win on a 2-lap-to-go restart. So
yeah, and a lot of people still question if that was a legit win too. But you know what? I do think he works very hard behind that car and he does what he can. And you know what? Shearer knows how to do that car well. It's just a matter of how well can he prove the people wrong. Right now, Hudson still continues to lead. His Harden is still on pit road. Just seen before the camera went away, the team tried to battle for that lead. And
I'm not sure exactly why. Jordan Lopez here is 2 laps down. I think
Oh, yeah.
think Lopez had to make an unscheduled pit stop as well, but at least he's backing up to speed. I can't really say the same for Hartnett. I'm not sure what's going on with Emmanuel Hartnett here.
Yeah, I'm not sure, too. Well, remember the 20 came down pit road. That's the Toyota. And we now had our first Ford having to happen. So I think the next one that probably could have a problem is a Chevrolet. That's missing the factor there. But these drivers, they know they got to be really careful and watch their cars at all costs.
Wow, the 17 got around the 21 and it took off to get, I think, to get one of his laps back. Hudson, is he coming to pit road? Are we starting the green flag pit stops? Yep.
I believe so. On lap 17.
17 laps in, and we are already seeing the first round of green flag pit stops. Back up to the lead here. Josh Drake's going to lead this lap with Alfredo Faggio in second, Cole Deaver and Paul Minnick, as well as Jake Smith up here as well.
So now I think the 66 will lead down this next pack coming on down, and yes, the case that will be.
Let's see, coming down pit lane. Is anybody going to stay out this time? That's going to be the question. Oh, the 9 car's... Oh, couple
9 car coming in a little hot there. Same for the 38, but look at that. He's going to gain a couple of positions. Nice job by the 38. That's a good move. Dangerous, but good move.
As long as he maintained pit speed. Benjamin Miles, the first car to come off pit lane.
Wow, that's a good stop by that 43 team. And you mentioned how they were desperate for a good run. Well, that's good news for him. I think he heard that, and he said, you know what, I'm going to deliver.
He needs it definitely. A couple of bad races and bad luck has plagued that 43 team. Remember back at ISM Speedway when they raced at over there back in Phoenix, he was leading the race and blew an engine.
And I guarantee you Miles did want to forget about that race because, to mention the fact that he was leading that race and had that problem. That really is a buzzkill moment right there. You're up there in the front, battling for that win, and then all of a sudden it was just like a big nope happened. So I guarantee you if he wins this, that'll be really heartfelt for him.
This right here will be the battle for the lead. Benjamin Miles on the outside, Josh Drake on the inside. 43 is going to lead this lap.
Barely, too. But I'll tell you what, that 66, he wasn't going to let that slide with the 43 one bit.
Nope, and these side-by-side battles going to bring Hudson back up into this mix as well.
Yeah, Hudson seen that, took the advantage, and now he has caught up to both drivers, now trying to battle, make it a 3-car battle for the lead.
Benjamin should have bit his tongue a little bit and fell in behind the 66 car to see if he could try to get a run on the inside. Because now he's fallen back to 3rd place as Josh Drake continues to lead.
I'll tell you what, I've been very impressed with Josh Drake, though. Ever since he took the lead and all, and he's been up in the front of the field, he's been one driver that's just been dominant ever since then. He has not looked back, and very few drivers have been trying to go after him for that top position.
Your top 10 rundown after this round of pit stops. Josh Drake. Nathan Hudson, a little tongue-tied there. Benjamin Miles, Paul Minnick, Trey Wright, Jessica Shelton, Jake Smith, Cole Deaver, Carson Gum, and Cody Lamas. And is your top 10 after this round of pit stops.
Yeah, Hudson, he's got good experience around the speedways. He's not really as known on the speedways rather than the road courses as well. But I'll tell you what, Hudson, when it comes to speedways, he's very underrated. I'd keep an eye on him later on in this race. He may play a factor.
Nathan Hudson had a run. He had a run on the 66. 66 closed the door, and the 21 had to bail out of the throttle.
Yeah, now this brought the 43 right with him there. But, man, that 66, man, he is running away with it.
Yes, he is. This could be our first caution-free race of the season. As it's looking,
don't jinx it.
Yeah, as it's looking like Hudson gets a good run off the corner. The fastest car on the racetrack right now is the 72, who was back in the seventh position, about 2 seconds behind. If
you notice his lap time, too, compared to second place, he shredded his lap at that moment there. But It was a 188 compared to the other one there, and now the 72. He's starting to get up into that top 5 battle right there, and man, whatever they did on that pit stop, they did a really good job on that car.
Yep, and here comes Hudson to the inside of the 66 car. Hudson trying, but he can't as the 66 will clear him off the corner. But here comes the 43 of Benjamin Miles.
Yeah, Miles trying to get a good run, but Hudson's got him, he's just not letting that 43 any slack. But this is now letting 4th place Paul Minnick work his way up to that front of that pack.
This could be very interesting. Could this be a 2-stop race? We saw the drivers come in at lap 17. You add another 17 laps, 17, 18 laps onto that, and it could very well put them into a 2 pit stop strategy.
Well, it is possible, but you never know, really. I mean, it's the way of what the drivers are really thinking of strategy and what decisions they're really trying to do, or if really necessary, pit strategy. They really could do that. It's possible. You never know.
43 car took a dive underneath the 21, couldn't hold it, had to back out, lost momentum, and now here comes Paul Minnick. 43 is going to have to hope for another fantastic pit stop in that to try to get him out front again. Paul Minnick now, he's going to try to use a highline advantage. Maybe he thought better of it. And
yeah, he tried it. He thought he was going to make it work, but it didn't, unfortunately. Now it's going to allow the 34 try to battle for that 4th position.
Yep, Trey Wright, a winner of a couple of weeks ago at, what was it? It was the race weekend before in Finian. I think it was Michigan. Might be. I might be lying. Could be Auto Club.
Here comes the 72 for 5th. He's going to get it.
I lied. It was totally Auto Club. Anyways, yep, he goes. Oh, the 17 car comes off pit lane now. A couple of cars behind him.
Oh, man, I'd be careful with that there.
Back up towards the front here. Paul Minnick and the 43 and the 3 car battling here. Let's take a look. Where is Benjamin Miles' teammate at Richard Petty Motorsports at? Seth Cole, running back in the 27th position. So Seth's having a pretty rough day as we're going to go back up through the field here.
Yeah, Seth's definitely not having that good run of what he's been hoping for there. And look who's in that good position there, Dylan Pote.
Dylan Pote has got around the 22 of Cody Lamas for the 10th position. Shelton back here in 9th. Good points day for them. Hudson and just trying to catch Josh Drake in that 66 Ford. 2 Fords battling it out as we're coming to 20 laps to go this time by.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, ever since that green flag, though, I can honestly say, though, that 21's been strong. You see the 38 leaving pit road right there. The strongest car ever since the first pit stop has been that 72. They have just been opening up.
Look at him. He passed all those cars and is now up to the 3rd spot and is catching the leaders. Here comes the 43, though. The 43 falling behind a little bit. They're coming to 19 laps to go. They're really approaching their fuel window to make this on one more stop.
Yeah, if I were the 66 and 21, I'd watch that 72 very closely. I would.
That's very true. 72 back here. The 17 car who's come out of pit road has fresher tires. The 30 car was looking to try to go to the inside there, but he couldn't get a good run. Coming off of the turn, the 66 car is still leading.
Yeah, they're just trying to do what they can right here. And I'll tell you what, I'm very impressed with Paul Minnick, the way how he's been running that car, though. He's been hanging around that top 5 throughout the majority of this race. He's still in that top 5.
The 92 Cody Smart stuck on pit lane, as well as the 20. Has to be mechanical issues or something going on here with these cars. Emmanuel Hartnett took the green flag, ran 2 laps, as we are now within that fuel mileage window. We are now within the fuel mileage window for them to make it in one more stop. But the 30...
Yeah, if you also notice, too, 17 and the 38, they're also 2 laps down, keep in mind, too, when you just showed that as well.
Yep. Phew, excuse me.
Bless you. But anyways, you can see that 66. He's just been enjoying it. It's like he's on a Sunday drive right now, and he is not looking back as Nathan Hudson, second place on down pit road. Here comes the 43, the 31, and this could be as well the green flag pit stops yet again.
Yep, the 5 and the 11 come down pit lane. The 47, the 48 car. This is the start of green flag pit stops. It's all going to come down to strategy. Who's going to see what's going to happen?
I think a lot of eyes right now are going to be on both. Oh, the 72 is going to stay out. But I would watch this. I would watch the strategy that's 72. I wonder if they're going to do the same strategy as last time, or they're going to do just as better.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. The 72 car. Jake Smith. Remember, he's been in positions to win races all season in the Budweiser All-Pro Series, but he just can't seem to keep the lead. As he's coming to pit road this time by...
Well, now it's role reversal for him. This is him now trying to get the lead. As Paul Minnick, who also stayed out, he's coming on down.
Here comes the rest of these cars down pit road. Hudson looks to be the first car out. We're going to, from his round of pit stops, so we'll have to see how it cycles back around. As we look at the leaders, we're going to be watching this 66 car here. There's Hudson right there. You see Hudson, this is 66. Is going to try to be getting up to speed as they go through the corner. Wait, something is wrong with that 17. Something is wrong with the 17 car. Already 2 laps down. Hudson got around the 66.
Minnick. Another good stop by him, but the 72 out and away. Here comes Hudson. Easily will get around him, as well as the 66.
Nathan Hudson and the 66 easily get around. Scoring shows that the 70 of James Qualls is the leader, who I think he's on pit lane. Yep, he's right here.
He just got out of pit road, so now can he take advantage? I don't know here. I don't think so, but
I don't know. I don't think Qualls is the leader. Nope, Qualls is not the leader. It is the 21. Now the 66 as Josh Drake once again gets to the inside of Hudson. It's going to be a battle between these two because 2 seconds behind them is Dylan Poteet.
And I'll tell you what, the 72 tried on that pit stop. It did not work out to its favor. So now it's going to be down between Nathan Hudson and Josh Drake. But I'll tell you what, I think my money's going to be on the 66. Ever since the green flag's been dropping, that 66 has been on a tear this entire race.
It really has. It's a battle of 2 Fords up here. Could lap traffic come into play? The 62 here. Here comes Hudson, going to look to the inside. Nope, maybe not. He looked. He wasn't there, but he looked. He didn't have to back off, and he's right on the back bumper of the 66 car. As you see the gap between him and Poteet back there. Could Poteet run these guys down?
I've been amazed by both those two's driving abilities in this race here, but that 66 may definitely have that upper hand, especially how when it comes down just the 2 drivers and the outside line could be preferred. I think it's all going to be down to the 66 right here.
It very well could be. He's just got to play defense for this. He's got coming to 10 laps to go here in the O'Reilly Auto Parts 500.
And I know to my knowledge, like the last car that's behind in the pack, at least in front of the 66, is quite a ways back, which I don't know who is. But I don't think we will deal with lap cars, though. I don't think so.
Hudson once again trying the inside here. He's still there. He's still trying the inside. He's not there yet, though. Dylan Poteet, though, as Poteet is cutting the distance, I just don't think he'll have enough time to catch these two.
Yeah, he needs the 72, the 34, and the 43 to all work single file and work together.
He needs a caution.
And hope that the 66 and 21 battle too, but a caution would really be necessary.
A caution would really help these guys, as I don't know why Cody Smart and Emmanuel Hartnett are still on pit road. Obviously something mechanical involved.
Well, I guess that small problem turned to a big problem. Who knows what exactly it could be, though.
Hudson, a good run on the 66 car, dives to the inside. Can he stay in the throttle, or will he have to get out of it? I think he had to get out of it once again. Hudson just trying everything he can to get around that 66 car, and nothing's working. He's still got the nose in there, though, as they're heading towards turn
Here he
1.
goes, though. And Hudson, you can tell he's not giving up. He's showing that he can have that car. He's going to get it.
And
New leader, Hudson.
Nathan Hudson takes the lead in the Wood Brothers number 21 and pulls away slightly.
And when I mean finally, he got that lead there. But now the question is, can he hold them off?
Cool.
Now, that was what Dylan Pote did not want to have, is even though he did cut that time quite a bit, let's see when they cross the line what it is now. Remember, it's 199 last time by. This time, they lost ground.
Left him, yeah.
Wow, that is not good for them at all.
Hudson, as Dylan was quoted his favorite wrestler earlier by saying finally, he finally got around him, but the 66 isn't giving up.
Yeah, okay, John Cena. But yeah, the 66, though, he's really going to show what it takes to win this race. But Hudson, I think he made the move of the race right there.
Poteet still falling back, so it's really going to come down to these two drivers, Hudson and Josh Drake, battling with 5 laps to go. Here comes the 40. I almost said 41. Here comes the 66 to the inside. Oh, Hudson he had to apply the brakes.
And Drake right back to the lead. No problem at all.
Josh Drake gets the lead back. Now can Hudson run him back down? That's going to be the question. I wonder who took what, though, on their pit stop. I really wonder. Coming to 3 laps to go. Here at 3 laps to go here at Texas Motor Speedway.
I guarantee you Hudson is going to really try hard to get that opportunity, but he is losing ground on that 66.
He is. He is definitely losing ground to the 66 car. Dylan Poteet gained a little bit, but not a lot. 2 laps to go as there is a car on pit lane. It is the 38 of Carter Friesen. Oh, Dylan Poteet's lost ground. He's lost positions. But the battle is on up here. Look at Hudson. Hudson closing the gap. Hudson closes.
66 trying to hold on.
Closes the gap, opens it back up a little bit. White flag, 1 lap to go here at Texas.
Can Nathan Hudson get one last chance to get up that 66? He's got to go now. But he's just too far back. He's just too far back. Slow car coming off pit road. It's the 38. Not going to be a factor.
Not going to be a factor. Josh Drake. He's going to come through turns 3 and 4. Hudson not very close. Gave it everything he had, but it's not going to be enough. Josh Drake wins here at Texas.
And that's got to be a really big win for that underdog team right there, for Josh Drake right there. That's a big moment right there.
Absolutely. As we go through the rest of the field as they're coming across the line to complete the race. Last car to cross it here. The race is over. Good win by that 66 car.
Yep, as now it is official that your winner is now taking place.
It sure is. As we see Josh Drake here, he just won this race. Very good way to win this race. Very dominant over Nathan Hudson. And Dylan, he's going to definitely burn it down here.
Oh, yeah, definitely like a Seth Rollins burn it down. But still, nonetheless, hopefully the Texas crowd, they had their very happy race there. And it was a rather intriguing race nonetheless. A good dominating win, too, for that 66 team.
Absolutely. He's really enjoying it here, as you can see. Definitely well deserved by a rookie as well. He loves it.
He's really burning it down here. No joke about that.
Oh yeah, I hope he didn't have to use that engine.
Now, as long as he hopes he knows where the victory lane is, that's where the main thing he's got to worry about.
Yep, as he's heading to victory lane now, let's go get the results. Josh Drake now in victory lane here at Texas Motor Speedway. His first win, another win by a rookie, and very, very impressive. Hudson finishes second, Trey Wright third, Benjamin Miles fourth, Carson Gum, Paul Minnick, Shane Lake, Jake Smith, Dylan Poteet, and Cole Deaver round out your top 10. Jonathan Zorline, Jay Jefferson, Levi McIntyre, Kyle Langlin, Michael Whitman, your top 15. What an incredible and fast-paced race here at Texas, huh, Dylan?
Yeah, it was a rather amazing race, and you got to see the 66 and 21 duke it out, two drivers there. But in the end, Drake surprised everyone there, beat Nathan Hudson, the veteran, and will pick up his first win there.
Absolutely. And it's not only that, but it locks him into this season's All-Star race as well, which is now just 2 short weeks away.
Yeah, so the pressure's going to really be on for the drivers outside of that All-Star race to really make it in. So the drivers who haven't had a win yet, they're pressured now to try to get that opportunity to get that win.
I'm not sure why Emmanuel Hartnett and Cody Smart were stuck on pit road, but whatever issue they had, it really was terminal or something. Guess they thought they could work on it on pit lane, but they never really officially retired. But congratulations once again goes to Josh Drake. An incredible victory, well earned by his pit crew and himself. Dylan, thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you up here again sometime soon.
Oh, not a problem. Thank you very much. It's the very least I can do, especially how we each co-commentate our own races there, so that's awesome.
Absolutely. All right, my name is Michael Norman. I am the voice of the Budweiser All-Pro Series. This has been a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing Addicts Badge. Until we meet again.
Bye!